Here are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. Former presidential candidate Sowore has called on Labour Party's Peter Obi, Anambra State Governor Charles Soludo, and other Southeast leaders to march to Sowore to demand the release of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore, in a post on X, said he was willing to set aside political differences to support the cause. Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned the hearing on Kanu's health condition to October 16, 2025, following the government's notice that the Nigerian Medical Association is yet to conclude its medical report. Former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi has reiterated that he will never look down on any Nigerian. Reacting to comments describing some of his supporters as street urchins, Obi said his politics is anchored on empathy, inclusion, and respect for human dignity. In a post on X, Obi stressed that elitism has no place in political philosophy, which focuses on empowerment and compassion for ordinary citizens. On number 3, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has written to the House of Representatives seeking approval to raise $2.3 billion in new external borrowing and issue a $500 million sovereign sukuk in international capital markets. In a letter read by Tajuddin Abbas, the president said the loan request aligns with Section 21 and 27 of the Debt Management Official Act. The funds, he noted, would finance part of 2025 budget deficits, refinance maturing Eurobonds, and diversify Nigeria's funding sources through Islamic finance instruments. The trial for the former central bank governor Godwin Emefiele over the alleged $4.5 billion fraud has stalled due to disagreements between the EFCC and his defense team on how to conduct a court-ordered forensic examination of a mobile phone. At Thursday's sitting before the Justice Rahman Oshodi of Ikeja Special Offences Court, both sides accused each other of frustrating the process. The disputed iPhone 12 reportedly contains WhatsApp messages tendered as key evidence in the case. Emefiele and his co-defendant Henry Omoile faces 19 counts of fraud, corruption, and abuse of office. The Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Geoffrey Inaji, has resigned from President Tinubu's cabinet, saying his decision is personal and not an admission of guilt. In a statement released in Abuja, Inaji thanked the president for the opportunity to serve. His resignation comes amid the controversy surrounding allegations of certificate forgery, true, though he maintains his innocence. A Nigerian Army officer, Lieutenant Samson Haruna, has died after his wife allegedly set him on fire during a domestic dispute. The incident occurred at Wellington Basi Barracks in Ibagwa, Akwa Ibom State. According to reports by counter-insurgency expert Zagazola Makama, the officer, who also served as a medical doctor attached to the 6th Battalion Regimental Medical Unit, sustained severe burns and later died of injuries. The case has thrown the barracks community into mourning. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has flagged off the rehabilitation of the 15-kilometer Old Kaushi Road linking Kado Village to Dede. Wike described the project as an emergency intervention approved by President Bola Tinubu to ease transportation challenges for residents. The project, awarded to Lubric Construction Company, is part of Tinubu's broader infrastructural renewal program in the EFCC. The Nigerian Labour Congress has condemned Vice President Kashim Shettima for defending the Dangote refinery amid its ongoing disputes with Pengassan. In a statement marking the World Day of Decent Work, NLC President Joe Ajaero accused the Vice President of siding with capitalists against the Nigerian workers. Ajaero warned that the government's bias towards corporate interests could deepen social unrest and undermine industrial harmony. The Nigerian police force has suspended the enforcement of tinted glass permits nationwide following a court order. FCT police spokesman SP Josephine Ade confirmed that the suspension during an interview on AIT. She explained that the directive came after the police received official notice from the Federal High Court in Warri, which halted the enforcement pending the outcome of an ongoing legal challenge. The Presidential Committee of the Fiscal Policy and Tax Reform says 98% of Nigerian workers will pay little to no tax under the new pay systems if set to take effect in January 2026. The chairman of the committee, Dr. Taiwo Oyedele, made this known at the Nigerian Economic Summit in Abuja. He explained that the reform aims to ease the financial burden on low and middle income earners, with only 2% of the population expected to pay higher rates. The announcement was met with applause from participants, who hailed the move as relief and amid Nigerians' harsh economic realities. And those are the top 10 stories on TV Platinum. My name is Chobaza Michelle. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms for more updates. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.